Okay, before I do the new varieties that are now in bloom in the garden, I'm going to do a quick little thing about neem oil. Um, as you know, here in Toronto it gets very hot and humid and we suffer a lot from powdery mildew. Well, I know I do. And I've been trying sulfur and it's kind of nasty to use, so I mean, it sort of worked, but it really wasn't because the powdery mildew was getting up onto the newer growth. So I've tried neem oil, and this stuff is really, really good. I have no sign of powdery mildew, and I've only used it twice. What I do is I get my sprayer, I get a gallon of water, I use 2 tablespoons of this, and we all know that neem oil and water don't really mix, so you have to put about 2 or 3 drops of dish detergent into the water, and it'll help emulsify the neem oil because it's oil. And in the evening, when the sun goes down, I spray all the plants down, and this stuff is amazing. Even after the first dose, powdery mildew was practically gone. So that's a little bit about mildew. Now we'll go ahead and see the new varieties in flower. Okay, the first one that I want to show you is called Mary Margaret Rowe, and I can't say enough good about this one. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a nice, about 7 or 8 inch bloom, really nice. Look at the depth on that flower. It goes all the way back on the stem. Good stems, really nice leaves, really healthy growth. Beautiful. Will make a great show flower. Okay, and here is another one called Barbary Triumph. Nice color, but for a Barbary it's quite low in petal, so I sure hope I've got this one right. That's Barbary Triumph. It's good healthy growth. And another one I have here is Barbary Patriot. This one I am not sure about. I think it's supposed to be a miniature ball, which I've grown about 10 or 12 up on it. So, I mean, the size is good, but every single flower has a green center, and not just on one bush, but on both of them. That could be our heat, because the English varieties are kind of hard to grow here, but this plant in particular was kind of almost covered in powdery mildew, and there is no sign of it whatsoever now. And the neem oil actually almost gives the leaves a beautiful dark sheen. Not shiny, but makes them look really healthy. Okay, the next one I have is called, it's not Winholm Diane. This is a sport of Winholm Diane. It is called Cream Diane. Just like its cousin, I guess. Form is beautiful. Dianes are hard to beat. Let's get a look at the center of this one. Just about gone, but look at the petal count, look at the form. Absolutely beautiful. You get that one to a show, it's going to be hard to beat. That is Cream Diane. And again, this one had suffered from powdery mildew as well, but there is not a sign of it. Actually, there's a little bit on this leaf right there, but that's about it. And here we have another one called Oakwood Gold Crest. I don't grow so many cactus style flowers, but this one The form on this is really good, but that long center is not good. That would be considered a fault in that bloom, and it would never make a show flower, but it is a beauty. That's Oakwood Gold Crest. And now I shall go over here and see, this is one of my favorites right here. This is called Shirewell Greta. Nice yellow. I've tried to grow it as a giant this year, as 3 up. Didn't quite get the size that I wanted. It's about an 8-inch bloom. It's supposed to be about 10, but beautiful. Look at the depth on those flowers. Beautiful. I got a few more plants of it just starting to bloom, so we'll see. This is another one just starting. And another one I think I've already talked about is Skelmersdale Jean. Very impressed with this flower. Beautiful. And over here I have a couple more of Mary Margaret Rowe. The form in this flower is beautiful. Just beautiful. Again, 5 up on this one. I think to get it up to over 8 inches, we may possibly have to grow this one 4 up. And there's another one right here, just about to bloom too. So that's it for today. Most of my stuff is about 2 or 3 weeks behind, so I'll have a few more coming into bud very soon. Actually, I have a couple of Aggie Whites here that have finally started to do a bud. I might get a flower on that October, but who knows, the frost might get it first. I got one there, got one here, and I got a sport of it right here called Louis White, and there is no sign of a bud yet on it. So I don't know, maybe by Christmas I'll get a flower. So that is it for today.